Welcome to Rob on Holiday. Today we're in Catalonia, which is in the north of Spain, and we're in the city of Girona. We're going to take you around and show you the best 8 things to see and do in Girona.
Girona is the second largest city in Catalonia in northern Spain. The city was founded in 79 BC and is home to historical sites dating all the way back to Roman and medieval times. Girona is also just a 40-minute train ride away from Barcelona, making it the perfect day trip destination. So let's take a look at the best things to visit in the city.
Number 8, the Basilica Sant Feliu.
The Basilica of Sant Feliu is Girona's original cathedral. It was built between the 12th and 17th century and has a beautiful bell tower, which can be seen from the city walls at various points throughout the old town.
Number 7 is the Plaça de la Independència here in the centre of Girona.
The Plaça de la Independència is one of the main squares in the centre of Girona. It commemorates the city's battle against the French army in the early 1800s during the Peninsular War. Nowadays, it's the perfect place to stop for a drink with bars and restaurants lining all sides of the square.
Number 6 is Eiffel's Bridge over the river Onyar.
Built in 1876, the Eiffel Bridge was built by none other than Gustave Eiffel of Eiffel Tower fame. The bridge is one of several that crosses the river Onyar in Girona, and its distinctive red iron pattern makes it one of the best. Unfortunately, the bridge was covered in tarpaulin during our visit, but usually you can see a great view over the river.
Number 5 are the coloured houses and apartments that overlook the river Onyar.
One of the most iconic images of Girona is that of the colourful facades of the river Onyar houses. The houses were built in the Middle Ages and were attached to the original city walls. They can be viewed from many of the bridges that run across the river Onyar, where you get a particularly good view from the Pont de Sant Agustí, Pont de Pedra or the Eiffel Bridge.
Number 4 is El Cal, which is the Jewish quarter in Girona, and it's characterised by lots of narrow streets and lots of stone steps that wind round, or in this case go straight up behind us. This one goes up to the cathedral. But if you walk through the El Cal area, there's loads of little side streets, very atmospheric.
El Cal was inhabited by the city's Jewish community from the 12th century until their expulsion from Spain in 1492. There are so many streets to explore, but some of our favourites were the Portada de Catedral, the Carrer de Sant Laurent and the Portada de Sant Domènec. If you want to avoid climbing too many steps, we recommend walking along the Carrer del Fossa, which runs alongside the bottom of many of the steps so that you can take a look without doing all the climbing.
Number 3 on our list of things to do in Girona is the Arab baths.
Despite the name, the bathhouse doesn't have Arab origins. It was actually built in the 12th century and was inspired by the architecture of the medieval Muslim bathhouses. The Arab baths were used as public baths until the 14th century and have been a tourist attraction since 1932. It costs €3 to enter, which we think is worth it. You won't end up spending long here, but the apoditarium or the changing rooms are worth the price alone.
Number 2 on our list of things to do in Girona is the city walls. It's a great way of seeing the city from above. You can get on the walls at, I think it's the southern end, walk all the way around the wall, and it takes you out near the cathedral and the Jewish quarter.
Although the walls have Roman origins, much of the structure that stands today was built in medieval times. We recommend starting your walk at the southern side of the wall, at the Jardin de la Muralla. You can then walk uninterrupted for about half a mile, leading you out near Girona Cathedral. As well as admiring the walls and towers themselves, the walk offers fantastic views over the city. However, there are a lot of stairs to climb, so you need to be in fairly good health to explore this attraction. Girona City Walls are the perfect way to start a trip to Girona, giving you a preview of some of the best sights and leading you from the city centre straight into the heart of the old town.
And the number 1 location on our tour of Girona is of course the cathedral. It's a great place to get videos and pictures of outside the cathedral. Great steps, and of course if you're a Game of Thrones fan you're going to recognise this. Some of the major scenes were filmed here. We got lucky today because this is the busiest place we've seen in Girona, busiest place we've had, but it's not too busy, and you know, you definitely get, it's a real historic feel here. It's like in a square surrounded on all sides.
Built between the 11th and 18th centuries, the unique facade of Girona Cathedral combines Romanesque and Gothic architectural styles. Inside, the cathedral is home to the widest Gothic nave in the world. We were only in Girona for a few hours, so we didn't go inside, but entry cost €7 per person. It may not be the biggest or most intricate cathedral you can see in Spain, but the exterior of Girona Cathedral and its iconic staircase are beautiful and a must-see on any visit to the city.
That's it from Girona. Thanks for watching Rob on Holiday, and remember we have a new video every Saturday at 5 o'clock.